Tim Taylor with a hot knife foam cutter. Do appreciate it. It actually comes with a case. Got a brass brush so we can actually clean that thing off when we're done. Comes with a T-handle. Got a manual. Actually comes with a couple of blades, so one is a little bit longer than the other. And here is the cutter. So we got a temperature wheel right here. And I do like that it actually tapers down as it goes up so you know exactly where you're at. Got an LED light. Here's our trigger. And it has a hanging hook so we don't have to worry about setting this thing on a table and melting something we weren't intending to. It has a fairly flexible cable. It says that this is 18 AUG and that is a 2-prong. So there's a couple of different models. So we got 100 watt up to a 250 watt. And it says it'll heat up to 600 degrees Celsius in 5 to 8 seconds. So that is excellent. So I just want to loosen up these terminals. And I'm just going to loosen up these plates so we can fit the blade in. And then we can tighten that back up. Doesn't need to be super tight, just tight enough that even if you put a little bit of tension on that blade, it's not going to fall out. Okay, so I got a piece of foam, and I'm going to put it about halfway. Okay, see the light is lighting up. It's kind of flashing. It does appear to be flashing more frequently to the eye than it does to the camera. Let's see if I can adjust. Now, it is still flashing faster to the eye than it is to the camera, but at least we can kind of see it. I can definitely see that we are smoking now. Let's go ahead and see if it'll cut. Oh yeah, super easy. That is beautiful. So the thicker stuff definitely cuts slower, but you can just take it nice and slow and you get a nice clean cut. You can see how clean that thing's coming. Beautiful. Of course it is foam, so it is going to stick kind of like glue. That is the entire point for our brass brush. So we're going to want to clean this guy off when we are done just to make sure that we have a nice clean surface. And even that is actually coming off pretty well. Cool. Probably easier to do it while it's hot too. But of course, you might get a little piece of molten foam on you. Now we could hear in there is a fan that's actually keeping the mechanism cool. So it does make a little noise, but it's definitely not what I would call loud by any means. And look at that cut. That is pretty awesome. Let's see if we're still hot. Oh yeah. So it's going to take a little while to cool down, but of course that is going to be the importance of making sure that we hang this up whenever we are done. Yeah, that's awesome. So I could easily see if you want to like cut some custom toolbox foam, or maybe you got some case foam that you want to cut, anything like that. This tool is going to give you a much better cut than you would ever get with like one of those turkey cutters that most people use. So yeah, that is an awesome tool.